Welcome to another episode of Idol Watch. Yes, this is a thing that we're gonna do now. The only show where we talk about idol news that's happening in the world. Ignore that statement. There's a million other channels that talk about idol news. Anyways, let's see what's happening in the world. Chika Takami was appointed as the ambassador for Nishiura Mikan. What the hell does that mean? Think of that as the Japanese equivalent of cuties. Anyway, you know, they're the small little orange things that aren't oranges, they're different. Sure. Anyways, because Chika is literally not a real person, they gave the award and the sash to her voice actress, Anju Inami. Here she is with a picture of Chika, and yeah, that is super cute and wholesome. Inami was actually super excited on Twitter, and I hope she gets free mandarins for the rest of her life, and I actually got one right here. So why is this a thing? Because Chika's favorite food is actually mandarins, and her stage color is orange, so makes sense. You know what? Is her stage color actually not orange, but mandarin? Nice, wholesome story. Better start compared to last episode, huh? What? Her title got revoked? Okay, so you see this picture here? Look at Chika. Alright, zoom. Okay, now, enhance. Her skirt is too short, and she has kind of like a shadow and a rift where her private part should be. So some people have actually complained enough, and the company Nishiura Mikan took the title away from Inami and are now distancing themselves away from the whole promotion. Okay, first of all, that's excessive. If anything, just change the art. That's literally all you have to do. Issue an apology and then you're good. So pretty much they canceled the entire promotional campaign. Again, excessive. Just change the art. Now, there was something that we need to talk about. I saw a post on Facebook that kind of boiled my beans. So consider this kind of like a rant video as well. The person claimed that it was SJWs complaining about the photo being way too sexy. What they said is that it was very reactionary and uncalled for, that we all need to grow up because we're being babies and wah. Okay, so I looked into it. There were a lot of issues with this post. Alright, here we go. So Japan is a very conservative country, like really conservative. Like chemically castrate trans people if they want to change their gender conservative. The complaining was from both sides, not just SJWs. The first point that I want to make, I get it. Don't sexualize high school girls. Second point, Japan is not all the we all love anime country that a lot of people think it is. A majority of people that live in Japan do not watch anime like the fans in America do. And there's actually a negative stigma towards watching and like partaking in otaku culture. Bro, like the word otaku has a negative connotation in Japan. You see where I'm getting at? The conservatives and the liberals do not give a shit about anime. What makes you think they're gonna give a shit about Love Live? We need to stop thinking of Japan as the anything goes kawaii anime desu land. Now, the rebuttal of the skirt is that the skirts do fold that way, involving static electricity, which is a reach if I have ever heard of one. Second, another rebuttal is that, oh, we aren't the pervs, you are the pervs because you're thinking that the crease is sexy, which you're missing the point. We are showing women, especially young women, that they are sexualized, and that is all that they'll be good for. Whoa, jump cut. I'm actually in the middle of editing this episode, and the mayor of the actual town that the company is based out of just made a statement saying that how we shouldn't care about the character because it's just a cartoon character, like they're not actually real, and that we all need to chill out, which again, misses the point. It's not actually about the skirt, it's more about the overlying message that it sends out to people, especially women. Alright, just wanted to say this, back to the video. I love you, bye. A Gallup poll in Japan actually showed that about 40% of women feel uneasy about the media depiction of them. If you don't see where I land on this side of the argument, I kind of had an issue with the skirt. But I think the reaction of the company just completely canceling everything is a bit much. So I guess you could kind of say I'm a moderate. But don't sexualize high school girls. Again, it's not just about the skirt. It's the underlying message that it shows. It's the rampant sexual exploitation of children that Japan is just like okay with. And don't give me that shit that the age of consent laws are 13 in Japan, because most prefectures actually have the age of consent to 16. It's like in the US where some states have it 16 and some other states have it 18. In Japan, it's all up to the prefecture. Like in Tokyo, it's 18. Okay, so technically, yes, the age of consent in Japan is 13, but you need to have parents' permission to be in a relationship. Like, honey, yes, please sign this permission slip so we could fuck. I fucking hate Japan sometimes, I swear. So why do I care so much? I'm a childhood development major. I care about this shit by default. So anyways, what happened to the outcome? They are going to keep the Chika promotional photos up The issue has been covered by a lot of reactionary shitheels like, you know, I'm actually not going to say their name, but it's a shitty reactionary content like the Quartering, who's another awful person that I'll probably eventually talk about one of these days. And I just wanted to throw my hat into the ring. I'm going to link a great article by Unseen Japan in the description. You can read about it. Case in point, another station dropped interspecies reviewers, so get your head out of your ass and fucking stop being an idiot. God, some fucking anime fans are the worst sometimes. Anyways, now that my blood is boiling and I lost half my fan base, let's talk about something else. The coronavirus! Oh god. Bushiroad cancels all anime and gaming events that they are hosting until March 18. This includes all card game tournaments, any Bang Dream tournaments, and New Japan Pro Wrestling as well. D4DJ was actually performing at Animax Music's next stage. What the fuck did I just say? That's canceled until further notice. Bushiroad is offering refunds for all events that are affected. On top of that, the 14th annual Seiyu Awards is limiting their attendance, and they actually canceled the after-show reception. You know, the after party. SKE 48 and Hinatazaka 46 cancels all handshaking events until further notice. If you don't know, there have been 611 people confirmed to have the coronavirus, with 542 of them being on that cruise ship. You know the one, look it up. Also, side note, some of the passengers on the cruise ship are actually on a plane to come back to America in Costa Mesa, California, which is kind of close to where I live. Oh shit, I'm starting to sweat. So yeah, Bushiroad and all these other groups canceling stuff, I don't blame them. So last episode, depressing. This episode, it's keeping the tradition alive. I want some good idol news, god fucking damn it. Well, I finally got some good news. Zombieland Saga Pilgrimage Tour. This is a show that follows two comedians while they visit the areas that were featured in the Zombieland Saga anime. If you have not seen Zombieland Saga, do it. It's amazing. It's super, super funny, especially if you like idols and are into idol culture. This is a good show for you. The episode did air this week and I have not seen it yet. Whoa, jump cut. I'm in the middle of editing the episode right now, and they actually uploaded the entire episode, all 44 minutes of the special, up on YouTube. I'll put a link of it in the doobly-doo down below. But anyways, yeah, I just watched the entire thing. It was unsubbed, so I had to put my Japanese 101 to the test. From what I could gather, yeah, it's pretty funny. I laughed at a couple jokes here and there and the situations that they were in. The voice actress Sakura was with them throughout the entire time, and the two dudes were just going all over Saga. A little later on in the episode, they did meet up with a couple cosplayers that were cosplaying as the characters in Zombieland Saga. You'll see if you watch it. They're actually driving in the van that they have in Zombieland Saga, which is pretty funny. And yeah, I really want to go to Drive-In Tori. But yeah, I am going to be waiting for the English subs, but if not, we're just gonna watch it like this then. But yeah, real quick interjection, back to the video. They visited the Drive-In Tori, which is a real place. I was super surprised. Saga Castle, the sculpture of Karatsu Dashi, and more. So when I was in Japan, me and my buddy Weiss did want to visit the Saga Prefecture, but it's literally on the other side of the country compared to Tokyo. So we didn't go. One day, maybe, just not now. The show is actually narrated by Kaede Hondo, who voiced Sakura. Nice. See? That's some good news right there. And with that, we conclude this month's episode of Idol Watch. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more idol, anime, TCG content. I guess some rants as well now. Support me on Patreon if you like what you see and all that good stuff. And I will see y'all in the next video.